Your immune cells aren't just passively waiting for trouble. They are actively equipped with a sophisticated biological switch, a molecular lockbox, just waiting for the exact right key to unleash their full protective power. This key? Vitamin D. And it's far more than just a simple nutrient. It's a direct cellular command, a profound signal that dramatically shifts your body's entire defensive posture. You see, what we're about to decode is the precise, intricate dance between this singular vitamin and your own immune system, revealing how it directly binds to specialized receptors on your cells, literally flipping an internal switch to activate their most vital protective functions. We're going to explore the astonishing cellular mechanism that transforms dormant immune cells into active, vigilant defenders, ready to neutralize threats with astonishing precision. Prepare to understand the hidden language your body uses to activate its greatest natural shields. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to brush off every sniffle, while others feel perpetually vulnerable? Or why, despite eating healthy, you sometimes feel your body just isn't quite at full strength? It's easy to dismiss these feelings, to attribute them to luck or genetics, but the truth, the profound biological truth, is often much simpler and far more within your influence. Your body is constantly communicating, constantly seeking balance, constantly poised to defend itself. The challenge is understanding the signals it needs. For decades, vitamin D was primarily lauded for its role in bone health, a structural architect for calcium absorption. And yes, it's brilliant at that. But that perception, while accurate, barely scratches the surface of its profound, far-reaching biological capabilities. A seminal study by Guinde, Mansbach, and Camargo in 2009 revealed a compelling correlation, showing that individuals with lower circulating levels of vitamin D were significantly more susceptible to acute respiratory infections. It was one of the many early insights that began to shift our scientific lens, suggesting that this molecule was doing far more than just making bones strong. Think of your immune cells like tiny, highly specialized soldiers. Some are on patrol, some are in barracks, and some are in a state of standby. To go from standby to active duty, they don't just magically decide to start fighting. They need orders, they need a command structure, they need a specific signal to activate their weapons and deploy their defenses. What scientists have discovered is that vitamin D, once converted into its active hormonal form, calcitriol, serves as a direct, non-negotiable command for many of these immune cells. It's like a general issuing a direct order to specific platoons. But how does this order get delivered? How does a simple vitamin become a biological imperative? This is where the story gets truly fascinating. Now, prepare for the cellular revolution happening inside you, moment by moment. When you absorb vitamin D, whether from sunlight kissing your skin, from a plate of wild-caught salmon, or from a carefully chosen supplement, it embarks on an incredible journey. First, it travels to your liver, where it gets its initial molecular modification, becoming 25-hydroxy-vitamin D. Then, it moves to your kidneys for its final, crucial transformation into its active, hormonal form, 1,25-dihydroxy-vitamin D, also known as calcitriol. This is the powerful messenger, the active key. And here's where the magic, the true decoding happens. Your immune cells, macrophages, dendritic cells, even T cells and B cells, aren't just random components floating around. They are incredibly intelligent. They're equipped with something called the vitamin D receptor, or VDR. Imagine this VDR as a highly specialized, perfectly designed lock on the surface and within the cytoplasm of these immune cells. When calcitriol, the active form of vitamin D, encounters this VDR, they bind together with astonishing precision. It's like a custom-made key sliding perfectly into its unique lock. This binding isn't just a casual interaction. It causes a fundamental, shape-shifting change in the receptor itself. This newly activated vitamin D VDR complex then journeys directly to the nucleus of the immune cell. This is where your genetic blueprint, your DNA, resides. Within that DNA are specific regions known as vitamin D response elements, or VDREs. Think of these VDREs as specific switches on your genetic control panel. The vitamin D VDR complex attaches itself to these VDREs, effectively flipping those genetic switches on or off. It's a direct intervention into the very machinery that dictates what your immune cell does, what proteins it produces, and how it responds to threats. This isn't theoretical. Groundbreaking research, like the work by Liu and colleagues in 2006, definitively showed how vitamin D receptor triggering leads to the induction of antimicrobial peptides, such as cathelicidin, in human immune cells, directly enhancing their ability to fight off pathogens. Before vitamin D activates the VDR, your immune cells might be producing lower levels of crucial defense molecules, or they might be less responsive to an invading pathogen. They're like a security system running at 50% power, or a highly trained guard who hasn't received the command to engage. But the moment that vitamin D VDR complex binds to the VDREs, it initiates a cascade of genetic changes. Suddenly, the immune cell begins to churn out powerful antimicrobial peptides, your body's own natural antibiotics. It starts to modulate the production of cytokines, the signaling molecules that orchestrate the immune response, promoting beneficial anti-inflammatory ones and dialing down excessive, damaging inflammatory signals. It enhances the ability of macrophages to gobble up invaders. It empowers T cells to identify and eliminate infected cells with greater efficiency. It's a complete shift in readiness. Your immune system, from being merely present, transforms into an acutely aware, actively engaged, and powerfully effective defense force. Isn't that just remarkable? This isn't just about feeling good. This is about activating your inherent biological superpower, giving your body the exact instructions it needs to protect itself at the most fundamental cellular level. This isn't magic. This is pure, unadulterated body science in action, happening inside your cells right now. Now, how do you translate this profound understanding into tangible empowerment for your own body? Knowing the mechanism is powerful, but applying it is where true transformation begins. Here are 3 precise, actionable ways to harness this biological switch. First, strategic sunlight exposure. Remember, your skin is a marvelous factory for vitamin D. Aim for 10 to 15 minutes of direct midday sun exposure, particularly when the sun is higher in the sky, between 10 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, during warmer months. Expose large areas of skin, such as your arms and legs, without sunscreen initially, to allow for optimal synthesis. The expected biological result here is the natural endogenous production of vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, ensuring your body receives the initial raw material it needs to create that crucial active hormone. Second, incorporate specific dietary powerhouses. While it's challenging to get all your vitamin D solely from food, certain items are excellent contributors. Prioritize fatty fish like wild-caught salmon, mackerel, and sardines, aiming for at least 2 servings per week. A typical 3-ounce serving of wild salmon can provide over 500 international units. Also, consider pasture-raised egg yolks, certain mushrooms, especially those exposed to UV light, which can contain significant amounts of D2, and fortified foods like some milks, cereals, and orange juices. The key here is consistency. Regular intake provides a steady baseline, preventing critical dips in your vitamin D reserves. And third, thoughtful, targeted supplementation. Given modern lifestyles, geographical limitations, and individual variations in skin synthesis, many people benefit from supplementation to reach optimal levels. For most healthy adults, a daily supplement of between 4,000 and 5,000 international units of vitamin D3 is a common recommendation, but always consult with a qualified health professional to determine your specific needs, as individual requirements can vary based on factors like existing levels and health status. Take your vitamin D supplement with a meal that contains healthy fats, as vitamin D is fat-soluble and absorption is dramatically enhanced in the presence of dietary lipids. This ensures that the vitamin D actually gets into your bloodstream and makes its way to those vital cellular receptors, bridging any gaps left by sun exposure and diet, and consistently supporting the full activation of your immune cells. You now understand that the food you choose, the sunlight you embrace, and the supplements you select are not just about general health. They are direct instructions. You are not just nourishing your body, you are programming your defenses. You are providing the exact molecular key to unlock the most sophisticated security system known, your own immune cells. This insight changes everything, doesn't it? You're not a passive recipient of your body's fate. You are an active, intelligent participant in its profound self-healing, self-defending architecture. You see your meals, your strolls in the sun, even a tiny capsule, not as mundane habits, but as powerful acts of biological empowerment. You now possess the knowledge of a secret switch, a precise mechanism that can turn dormant potential into vibrant, active protection within you. And this journey into the incredible science of your body has only just begun. There are countless other profound biological switches, hidden mechanisms waiting to be decoded. Join us again as we continue to unveil the astonishing power of natural ingredients, revealing exactly what they do inside your body at the cellular level.